All is well, man. All is well.
You good? Demario, just what have you seen from Jordan Love? We'll start there.
Uh, what is this? Second year? He's
But first year, yeah, first
first year as a
start, yeah.
starter, but second year. We got a chance to practice against him last year, I believe, and thought he was a phenomenal talent quarterback that can make all the throws, very mobile in the pocket. You knew when it started to click for him, he was going to do really good, and he's done very good in his offense. Being able to keep the offense in rhythm, being able to know where to go with the ball quickly, and if a play breaks down, he can make plays with his feet. So he's a dynamic player, and it'll be a good challenge for us on Sunday.
I think it, like most people would probably see him and like, all right, he's an athletic quarterback. He's a guy that wants to make throws from the pocket, wants to extend plays. Is that what you kind of noticed? I guess from the time you did the joint practices in the first 2 weeks of the film.
Yeah, he's a guy that can do it all. Just a dynamic football player. He can make plays inside the pocket. He can make plays that are designed to get him outside the pocket and on the move, and he can keep plays alive with his feet. So, just a dynamic football player.
Tomorrow the defense has just been playing lights out back-to-back weeks. If Jordan Howden were to be the one that fills in Marcus May's role, what kind of confidence do you guys have in him that he's going to be able to maintain that level of play?
Well, first of all, yeah, praise God. We have been able to play good football. We just got to continue to do that down the stretch. How's just a phenomenal talent. He can do it all since the time he showed up. He stood out, on tape, and so it's challenging for a young guy to come in and play in our defense and play at a high level, but he's shown he can do it. We try to keep it simple for him. Just know your job and go out there and execute, and that's what he's done. And that's he wouldn't be hitting the field if we didn't trust. And so we feel really good about him. I can't wait to see him fly around and make plays, and people really start to know his name and see how good of a player he is.
As a captain and a leader in this group, is he maybe somebody you pull to the side in a week like this and share some try to boost his confidence maybe, or even have conversations with him?
No, it's not necessary. He's a guy that's locked in and dialed in. I've had conversations with him, but he's very dialed in. He knows what he has to do. Plus, we have leaders in the secondary that can pull him to the side and make sure he's equipped. And he's also getting phenomenal coaching. And so he's catching in a lot of different directions. He'll be ready to go. And so excited for him. But he's playing in the middle of a secondary that's playing some really good football right now. When you look at how Lat's been locking guys up, Malante's been flying around, Debo's been phenomenal, and Tyron has just been tiring. It's very easy to come in and play with a unit like that, because all you got to do is match their energy.
I was gonna say that does speak to that depth of the defensive backroom. When you lose someone like Marcus for the extended period of time, it seems like you guys have that depth to kind of make up for a loss. Even though, you'd rather have Marcus there in that back end.
Well, absolutely. Well, firstly, as a brother, you think about Marcus. It's challenging for him, not to be playing for 3 weeks and not being around the guys in the locker room. So, just continue to make sure we're supporting him and reaching out to him. But it's a next man up league, and so who's ever has to go in, they have to be ready. And we're just fortunate that we got a good unit that we can rely on, a guy that has played downs for us and has done good, and so we'll be able to make it work.
Joe Woodson mentioned when it came to Jordan Howden that a big part of his development was getting past plays and not making mistakes. Was there a point in your career where you had to kind of make that same transition or make that same improvement? If so, how did you get over that?
I think that's just a part of being, in the NFL, regardless of who the player is just not making the same mistakes twice. I think that's what it means to be a pro. You're gonna make mistakes. All of us gonna make mistakes, but it's just not about not making the same mistake twice. And the quicker that you can do that, the better. And our coaching staff and organization has done a great job of assembling a lot of people in this locker room who can do that. And that's why we've been able to have the success, and we're going to have to continue to do that to continue to have success.
Mario, when y'all's third down numbers are really good, how much of part of that is the way y'all play run defense and kind of forcing teams into those third downs?
Hey, praise God that it's going well. you just have to be good situational football in this game. I think that's just standard across the league. You got to be great against stopping the run. You got to get after the quarterback. You got to create third and longer situations, which is where you can force more turnovers and get after the quarterback. And you got to be able to take the ball away. And those are the things that we're always harping on.
It's kind of been like a hallmark of yours, like prior to last year when the run game kind of sagged a little bit. So just feel good to kind of get back to what you were doing well.
Yeah, I think all of it kind of works hand in hand. You got to give credit to teams when they are able to, create third and shorter situations. It happens. It's the pros. But we know, when we're able to do what we do on first and second down, third down is going to be in our favor. And I don't think that's different from anybody. I think it's just about the execution.
Yeah. 10-game streak of 20 points or less. I know 20 is just a round number, but it does seem to get people's attention. How do you guys view it?
Not good enough. Yeah, we still chasing. Not good enough. I mean, it's great, pat on the back, good job. But for our standard, I just feel like if you ask guys like Cameron, they say, like, it's not good enough. You ask guys like Tyron Steele, it's like, not good enough. Because it's just a standard of excellence that we're chasing.
Thank you.
All right, thank y'all. Be
Appreciate it.
blessed.
Thank you.